Hi everyone, welcome to your reading. This is going to be my first long form tarot video on this channel, and this video is way long overdue at this point, so I just want to get it out of the way for whoever it is meant for. It's going to be a simple one card oracle and my trusty tarot deck reading, and we are going to be looking into what you are manifesting right now. Based on the current energies, this is not for any specific month or any specific time frame. It's just what you are energetically attracting and manifesting right now. So without further ado, I'm gonna get started with your reading. If you see scratches on my hands, don't worry about those. I have a very affectionate little cat. Let's see. We have wholeness. That's beautiful, actually. And we are going to get some tarot now. The way I do tarot, it works in a way that there might be some cards, and hold on. Salem, can you move, please? Please move. This is my first video, please. Please. Thank you. So how the tarot is going to work is there might be some cards that talk about the current situation you're in. There might be some stop. There might be some Salem, stop. There might be some cards. I promise I am going to be more professional about it the next time, but right now I need to take him off. I had to stop that because Salem would not stop walking all over my table. So we are going to do it again, and I promise you guys that from next time I am going to be more professional about this, and I am very sorry for that. So let's get back into it. Okay, so situationally, I'm seeing that you are a very giving person, and whatever situation, connection you might be watching this reading for is something that you have given a lot of effort, attention, and love into. You have poured a lot of yourself into that connection, and I see that you have been doing that despite of all of your own, all of the struggles that you have faced in your own life. You have tried to not let those struggles get to you and get in the way of you being a giving and generous person. And sometimes it might have come at a cost of you ignoring your intuition. You might have, in some cases, in some instances, gone overboard with giving, overextended yourself, and that might have not panned out well for you or the situation. It might have cut you out from your intuition because you just did not want your wounds or your struggles to hold you back, even when at some points they should have. I'm seeing that you're a very inquisitive person. You're very curious about life and curious about the situation on whole. You're curious about what you're manifesting and how it is going to arrive for you. I do see that your intuition currently might be a little blocked. You might not be connected to your intuition currently, and there is a curiosity in you to wake your intuition back up. You really want to understand how this situation is going to work out in your favor, because so far all I'm seeing is you trying to make sense of it and not finding any answer within. So you are open and receptive for this wholeness. Really you're really hoping that whatever the situation or connection might be is going to give back the same way you have poured into this connection or situation. This could be a person, this could be a job, this could be a family member situation, this could be a friend. Different scenarios for different people. You know that by now, I think, like if you watched Arrow. So we are going to now see how things are going to progress and how you are going to manifest this wholeness that you're looking for. So I am seeing that you are not going to, as plain as I can put it, cry about it. You are cut out from your intuition currently, or might be a little blocked from it. You might not have enough clarity on the situation, and you might not understand what to do, how to proceed, how to basically feel whole, is what I'm getting. You keep giving to situations, you keep giving to people, you keep pouring your love and yourself as a person into these situations, and you just keep hoping that someone might reciprocate that same energy back to you. But so far, I don't see anyone having given you the same exact energy. It's like people are just not on the same frequency as you, they are just not vibing with what you are offering. And I do see that it does not bother you. You are not a person who is giving into connections or situations because it is transactional for you. You are doing it out of love, out of being just a nice and generous person. You are a generous person, and even though you don't feel the same energy being given back to you, it does not bother you as much. With the 5 of cups in reverse, I do see that you're not very regretful about all of the things you have given, all of the energy and efforts you have poured into situation, people, and connections. It's just that you somewhere deep down hope that it would someday be reciprocated, and it is going to be reciprocated, is what I can tell you so far. This is the energy of you not dwelling in regret, dwelling in guilt, or any self limiting, or, you know, loops of regret, loops of crying about things, crying about spilled milk. This is about you seeing things clearly for what they are in a practical sense and accepting them for what they are. You understand that you are the giving person and not everyone is going to be on the same level as you. You accept that, and yet you don't want that thing to hold you back. You don't want other people not giving the same way as you do to hold you back. You understand that people cannot always love you in the way in the same way as you do. Not everyone can do that. You do hope that one day that same kind of love and effort is going to be reciprocated back to you. But so far, I don't see you being disheartened about that. I do feel that you are a very non-conformative person. You might do things that are out of norm, that are out of the box, and you just don't simply care about that. With the Hierophant, I do feel that you don't like to do things in a traditional way. Even your way of giving love, attention, affection, whatever of yourself you pour into your connections, it is something that is not very normalized. It is something that is not seen as very common. Your the kind of love you give to people and everyone around you is different. It is so different that people cannot simply get you out of their mind, is what I'm getting. People don't simply forget the kind of love and effort you have poured into the situation, and sometimes they might even feel a little blocked and intimidated themselves because they realize that they cannot offer that same kind of love again. But at the same time, they don't seem to pull their energy back because they cannot not want your love. So that is one of the reasons why I feel you might also not be pulling your energy back, because you know that the kind of love you give, it fulfills people and it satisfies people in a way that makes them happy, that makes their day, and you might simply be the person who loves to make other people's day better. So that is where I see you being a little overextending with your love and your attention, but I don't necessarily see it being bad. I just see it as someone who is open and giving and doesn't care about it. It's just you feel whole when you love people. With wholeness here, I do feel that since this reading is about what you are manifesting, I do feel that you are manifesting exactly the kind of wholeness you give out into the universe. It is going to come back to you, and I feel it is going to come back to you tenfolds. Because with the sun here, I do see that not only are you going to be happy with manifesting this wholeness when it finally arrives for you, I do also think that you are going to get a lot of clarity. This being as a clarifier for the high priestess in a way feels to me that even though your intuition is blocked, you are going to get the clarity you need about a lot of people, situations. And there might be some people who might just be selfish with whatever you have to give, and you might receive your clarity about those people. Things are going to be known for you. You are going to receive more information to know how to make informed decisions about what you do want in your life and what you don't, what is aligned for you and what is not. And I do feel that it is going to end up with you maybe cutting off some of the people or situations in your life, but not all of them. There are some people that still cannot reciprocate that same energy back to you, and you don't mind because you know that their love language is different than yours. So you don't really mind them. It is just those people that only take from you and have nothing to give in return. Those are the kind of people that basically they bother you. So I do believe that you are going to get your clarity about those people, if there are any in your life, and you are going to come to a decision about them. And you are going to be very happy with whatever you are manifesting right now, whether it's wholeness in any aspect of your life. You are going to be victorious with it. You are confident about one thing. It's not just hope. I see your reading transitioning from I hope I someday get the same kind of thing to I know I'm going to get the same kind of thing. I really hope that this clarity that you're getting in this situation, if it could be this reading that I'm doing for you, maybe that clarity is in here. Maybe it is going to come to you at a later date by some other guidance, by some other reading, or by any other, maybe some downloads. But for now, I do see that your hope is slowly transitioning into a very strong confidence. You are going to be confident about the things you're manifesting, and that you are going to know that you are going to manifest them, that they are going to materialize for you. The overall energy I see for your reading is judgment. I do feel that the entirety of the situation really depends on you making a judgment call. You are going to make that judgment call, and I do believe that judgment call might have to do with you maybe distancing yourself from some people, or maybe entirely cutting them out. I keep saying people, it could be situational, but I feel the need to keep saying people and people. So it could be for many of you about people, for some of you it could be a job situation, some other situation in life, possibly nothing to do with any person. But for those of you this reading is about, for people, I do believe that you are going to make a judgment call about them. You are going to analyze them properly, and you're going to come to a decision whether they do belong in your life or not, whether keeping them in your life, giving all of your attention to them, pouring yourself into those connections is aligned with your highest good, your well-being or not. I think that is when your manifestation is also going to come through. It's going to be a moment of clarity for you. Some of these people are maybe going to do something that clearly shows their intentions to you, and or this situation, maybe something happens in this situation, it progresses in a way where you see that this is not aligned with you, or if this is aligned with you, you are going to get that moment of clarity and you are going to make that judgment call. I do see that you are very, with the Page of Swords and the Six of Wands, I do believe that you're a very confident person with your judgments, your decisions. You just might struggle a little with not trusting your intuition sometimes. That is why you might need a very loud and clear moment of clarity that tells you, yes, this is what you need to do, yes, this is not what you do. So I do believe that you're going to be very confident with the decisions you make, and you are going to be very victorious, and you are going to basically arrive at the result that you want. With the Page of Swords too, I do believe that you're very curious, inquisitive, and you are going to analyze this. You are going to be critical about this. You don't just give into situation and people or connections because you feel like, you know, they need my love, they need this, they need that. You give into these connections because you do believe in the potential of those people or those situations being bigger than what they may seem at the surface, which is why you might sometimes stay longer than you should in situations or connections. But once it's made clear to you that this is not something that's aligned with you, this is not something that's going to give back, or this is not something that you stand for, you immediately take a step back. And you're very confident with those decisions. You don't cry about those decisions. You don't dwell in those feelings of, did I do it right? Did I, was it right for me to cut that person off? Was it right for me to take a step back? You don't dwell in these situations. You make a decision and you stick by it confidently and with curiosity, because I do believe that you have this, the word that's coming to me is zest for life. You don't stop when things go wrong. You keep going and you keep giving and you keep searching for things that fulfill you. And I do believe that your main significator card being wholeness, giving is what fulfills you. You have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of affection to give. You have a lot of efforts to give. And it's not just something very, as I said before, transactional to you. It is something transcendental for you. You feel fulfilled when you give to situations, when you give to people, when you apply yourself and you bring this energy of generosity in every situation. That is what fulfills you, that is what makes you feel whole. The only thing that you might be manifesting or that you are manifesting is some of it back. And it's not even taking over your reading. This is not even, the bigger theme of your reading. This is just that little hope that turns into confidence that yes, I am going to receive the love I give. I am going to find the love that I am. So that is that's honestly all I'm seeing for you reading right now. Just I went silent because I thought there might be more messages to come, but they just completely dropped off. So I think this is where I end your reading. If this resonated with you, you're most welcome to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, all of those things. But please do let me know in the comments if this did resonate with you. This was my first long form tarot video, and I'm so sorry that my cat just he messed a lot of things up. But I am going to try and be more professional about this the next time, because this was not completely my vibe. But your reading was completely something that I absolutely loved it. I know it was short, and I am going to try to make longer videos, and I am also going to slowly move and transition into pick a pile readings once I have enough topics lined up for that. If you want any readings on any specific topics, do let me know in the comments, and I can bring you those readings. Basically, I honestly don't know how to do these intros and outros things, so I might be just yapping a lot right now. And before I yap a little too much, I am going to end your reading. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And I am going to see you in your next reading. Bye.